In this lecture, we will learn how to open an assembly file. We will learn two ways to do that. First is to open it from nothing, and then second is to open it from a part. So let's start with the first approach, opening an assembly file from nothing. To do that, we're going to the New and click on it. And then here we get three options. We are going to choose Assembly and then click OK. Now we are inside an assembly file. If we look at the left, we will see a section that says Part Assembly to Insert. And here in this window, you should see listed parts that are open in the background. If we have nothing open, which is the case now, we can go to Browse. And if you click on Browse, you can find the part you want to add. It should be a part we created earlier. Then you can choose any part and then open it. Now you can click and we have an assembly file with one part. If we want to add more parts to this assembly file, we can go and click on Insert Components and then on Browse. We can browse to another part and then open it, and then we can add another part to an assembly file. And we can keep doing that, adding as many parts as we want. So now we have 3 parts added. Now let's go ahead and explore another way of opening an assembly file. So let's go ahead and close this. We're not going to save anything. For this, let us assume that we have a part that we have already worked on. So if we go ahead and create a new part real quick, I'm just going to create a random part. So that's a part. And then assuming we want to create an assembly file, so we can go to the drop down menu here and we can select Make Assembly from Part. If you click on that, SolidWorks will ask you to save the file. So let's go ahead and save it. We're going to name it Test. And now we have an assembly file open. And when you do that, you notice on the left, the part we created called Test is already there. And if I go ahead and click on the canvas, the first thing is the part will pop up. Again, if you want to insert more parts, you can go to Insert Components and you can browse and then select any part and insert it. If I go to Insert Components again, you will notice that on the left, you can only see the part Test as visible. This is because the part Test is open in the background. So if I minimize the assembly, you're going to see that the part Test is open in the background.